What's up, guys? Inigami here. We're gonna go through the Zero Stamina Rayleigh Island. Zero Stamina Mihawk Island. Oh, Jesus, we balled it up already. So, this is on Japan right now. It'll be coming out to global soon. It should be. We just got the update that says it'll be out in global soon. And this is gonna be the team we're using on Japan, the double Rayleigh team. The first thing I want to do is I just want to stall a whole bunch. I don't have high cooldowns at all. The stage is much easier if you have Usopp, Alvida, and Mihawk cooldowns reduced. Since I don't have those three, I'm going to stall out really early on. You actually don't need to stall this hard on the first couple stages. You have a long time. This stage is 20 stages long. It's just easier to stall now because things don't do any damage to you early on. Like this thing will hit me for like 400 maybe? There, 300 damage on stage 2. So these stages do 0 damage. It's slow, it's boring, but I prefer it because it's safer. You could always just do this. A couple later stages will get characters like Alvida that don't attack for 4 turns and some other stuff. But if you just do it now, you won't have any worries. Especially with like 30 turns on Mihawk. I would much rather like be safe than sorry. So let's go through the characters that I have right now and why I'm bringing them. Golden Pound Usopp, Alvida, and Rayleigh captains are really what makes this team work. When we get to Smoker, Smoker will do a preemptive attack that locks down our captain. And when he locks down our captain, we're obviously not going to be able to use him, and it's going to be locked for 3 turns. Using Rayleigh will unlock our character and we'll be able to get through Smoker stage super easy compared to without using a friend Rayleigh. And that means it also works with like a friend Rayleigh and your Gear 3 or something like that. But having a Rayleigh special also lets us get through a couple stages. It will work if you have Gear 3 also, basically using the exact same strategy that we are here. For Global, we are missing that Rayleigh friend, unless the Rayleigh Superfest comes out before the island does. We'll just have to see what options we have available to us on Global. Rayleigh's Island, Whitebeard's Island really is not as hard as a couple of the next one, which is Whitebeard's Island. Whitebeard's Island is really hard. There's only a couple teams that can clear it half consistently. The only teams that can clear Whitebeard's Island consistently are Whitebeard, Rayleigh, and Log Luffy. A couple other teams can do it, but they require some very lucky orb turns to be able to get through. And do remember that you guys actually cannot use gems to get through this island. If you die, you die, that's it. There's no continue, there's no would you like to use another life. You cannot insert another coin to continue on this island. So once you're out, you're out. But see, I still have 10 turns on Mihawk because my Mihawk is a really long cooldown. Basically, all the stages up until we see Ace are a walk in the park. Once we see Ace, then we can start thinking about what we're actually doing. Up until then, it's just get hit. Especially with teams like Double Rayleigh I'm using here, you get a ton of heal with Double Rayleigh team because Rayleigh has pretty high recovery. So any damage I take right now is completely useless. Well, not completely useless. It's gonna be very easy for me to heal off any damage that I take right now with the Double Rayleigh team. Like I said, Alvida gets you like 4 whole turns to just sit here. Or 5 turns, it depends. There's nothing to do. Just gotta look for some food real quick. Alvida has like some armor, but if you're planning on getting through the stage, nothing should be hard until you actually hit Ace. So I'm done stalling, I'm just looking for a little food so I can heal back to full, just to make it easier. Where is my food? I just need... one food will get me up to like 95%. Well, I guess I don't have food right now. Da-dun. Oh, there's my food. Thank you. Like I said, all these stages are very easy. Most teams will be able to get through these first like 12 stages without even blinking an eye. Remember that Mihawk's Island, this is Mihawk's Island, that means you'll see Mihawk as the final boss. There's two make it or break it points on this island that are the hardest parts of this island. The hardest parts are definitely the stage before Mihawk, stage 19. because stage 19 has the entire Straw Hat crew, And then stage 20, which is Mihawk, which is a red character. This stage changes. It'll be either these two or like Mr. 8 and Miss Monday, I believe. Once again, totally easy. Nothing to worry about here. You can try to save orbs if you can. It will help out as you keep going, but not too much trouble. Just save your orbs. Like you said, you can see how much I'm stalling here, like how much time I have, even after I stall for tons of time at the beginning. So nothing where you'll have your cooldowns up. Chu and oh shoot, what was your name? What was your name? Kurubi. Chu and Kurubi. Hello there, guys. We still haven't seen Ace yet. Ace is when we actually have to start carrying. I think it's right here. Oh no, just Baroque work minions. Now, the first time we use Alvida will be on Arlong stage. When we see double Arlong and Hotchan, that's when we'll be using Alvida. And when we see the Straw Hat crew, that's when we'll be using Luffy. Well, I mean, Golden Pond Usopp. We'll also be using Golden Pond Usopp on the Mr. 3 stage. So Ace here, the Ace is the first character to actually have like a decent amount of health that we have to go through. Like, I'm not gonna use Franky's orb because I can get through it without it. Oh, I thought I had to end on Mihawk there. Buggy here, we can use one Rayleigh attack to get through here, I believe. Stage 12. Yeah, we'll use a Rayleigh here. It should kill most of them. And I'm using my Rayleigh, not my friend Rayleigh. That's a key difference. So I killed most of them. We might be able to get through Buggy in one turn here. If you use do not use your friend's Rayleigh, because you need your friend's Rayleigh to unlock your captain on Smoker stage. So do not use your friend Rayleigh special on this stage. Oops. There goes me killing this in one turn. Oh wait, never mind. We're still good. So without that, I wouldn't be able to get, without killing all those other guys on the outside, you would take a little bit of damage there. It's not that much damage, but it does make it pretty easy if you just do that. You can stall up for Rayleigh special. We have like 7 stages until we want to use my Rayleigh special again. And so we have plenty of time to stall up until we get my Rayleigh special again. The idea on this stage is to kill Kuro in one turn, and Django will either have 1, 2, or 3 turn cooldown. Sometimes you can get an extra 2 turns out here just stalling on Django. You do want to get a green orb on Mihawk if you can, because we're going to see Smoker soon. I think 2 turns after now is when we see Smoker, and that's when you want to pay attention to get a green orb on Mihawk. Don Krieg's turn is, you gotta remember, Don Krieg actually will give you a debuff for no food healing for 6 turns, so you will no longer be able to heal at all for 6 turns. This is 0 healing for 6 turns. Pearl has a lot of armor, Don Krieg has a moderate amount of armor. You just want to take as many turns here as you can. You don't want to rush through this part, because you're gonna need to heal up again later soon. So take your time. Make sure you get all 3 turns out on this stage. And don't bother healing, because there's no point. We're going to Golden Pound Usopp on our next turn. There we go. On the next turn, but on the next stage, we're going to Golden Pound Usopp. And I think I can get through with Alvida's attack. Cool. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Arlong stage. Arlong stage, we're going to Alvida. And then next stage will be the Baroque works. Some of the Baroque guys. We're going to try to kill Arlong first. The reason you use Alvida is because if you get Arlong to under 20%, Arlong will do a ton of damage to you. Arlong's under 20% attack is super strong. If you can't kill Arlong in one turn, kill Hotchan first and then work on Arlong. Otherwise, use Alvida just in case you don't finish off Arlong in one attack. and then go for him. I've got some good orbs here, so I think I'll be able to take out Arlong no problem. I should have ended on... Actually, yeah, I balls that up. I should have ended on my Franky. So I took, like, even with that, I took a lot of damage there. Even with Alvida's special. Without Alvida's special, I would be a dead man. So there's still have food debuff. There's no point in healing. And next, but we can save our orbs because next turn, once we get over there, the food orb will be definitely gone, and we can use these 2 orbs on Rayleigh. Golden Week. Oh wait, right. Golden Week will actually remove all your orbs and change all your orbs to the weakest orbs that you have. So all your orbs will be weakness orbs, and she'll do a preemptive attack. Small amount of damage, not much to worry about. We're going to use Usopp here. It will give us 8 whole turns to sit on this stage. And if you did take any damage, you should be able to heal it all back up in these 8 turns. Lots and lots of time to get past this stage here. And you do want to use all 8 turns because we want to get our Rayleighs back up as soon as possible. And we want to heal as much as we can too while we're at it. If you don't, you gotta be really careful. All these guys have some pretty nasty specials. I can tell you that Mr. 3 special will lock all. Mr. 3 will lock your your 3 leftmost characters for like 7 turns. So Mr. 3 will, I know that one. But all these guys have some pretty nasty specials. You don't want to get hit by any of them. So you just want to use Golden Pound Usopp. Take your time. You have lots of time to take out this stage. And you want to use up that time so that way you do have all your specials back up. My Rayleigh will have 4 turns once I walk out of here. And we also want to have Mihawk have an orb on him because I believe next turn is Smoker stage. So while you're here, also just go ahead and try to play with your orbs. Get as many orbs ready as you can. Make it easier for the next stage. There's an orb on Mihawk. Perfect. And I'll be able to kill her next turn, no problemo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smoker? Yep, Smoker. So Smoker this turn. Next turn is Rainbow Dragon and a bunch of crabs. After that is the Straw Hat Crew. So you can see I still have 3 turns on Rayleigh, which is perfect because on next turn is when I want to use my Rayleigh special. And the reason you want to orb on your Mihawk here is because you want to make sure you kill that Tashigi on the first turn. She will deal a decent amount of damage. You're not going to die to her, but you don't want to be taking that damage if you can. 3 turns to kill Smoker. Plenty of time, especially if you have your red character. Smoker is basically your test out your damage before you hit Mihawk, because Mihawk will hit you very, very hard. Mihawk will hit for preemptive damage of 2,000 and then 10,000 damage every turn. So watch out for him. You don't want to be taking that damage from Mihawk. It's not conducive to you surviving for very long. Goodbye, Smoker. Rayleigh's up. We got Dragon and a bunch of dudes. Rayleigh special number 2 here again. Takes out everything except for Rainbow Dragon. Now you have enough time to kill the Rainbow Dragon. Rainbow Dragon hits pretty hard. So if you can't kill the Rainbow Dragon, you want to use Alvida here. Otherwise, just hit the dang guy. See what you can do. 3 turns should be enough to actually kill him. If you cannot kill the Rainbow Dragon in 3 turns, it might be where you have to draw the line as to where you can go. And we got, so it's right, nice and easy right here. Next turn is when we want to use Golden Pound Usopp again. So So you can see even with 0 turn, like I have no skill ups on my Golden Pound Usopp. Even with no skill ups on my Golden Pound Usopp, I've got Golden Pound Usopp ready again for this stage. We're going to use Golden Pound Usopp, and we're going to use Mihawk here. We're not going to use Mihawk stage for Mihawk. Because this stage is all these guys are actually really, really tanky. And that's a lot of damage right there. If you pause this video, you can see how much damage you just took off. All 5 Straw Hats are ridiculously strong, and they will tear you apart if they can hit you. Soga King special, like if you don't kill Soga King right there, Soga King will actually lock your entire crew for 3 turns, and you are guaranteed to die. You cannot take all these guys hitting you for 3 turns. So make sure you go Usopp here, and use Mihawk too, so that way you can kill everything in 1 turn. Oh, not in 1 turn, but make sure you can kill everything. Very, very important. Luffy especially, Luffy has any of Luffy's attack, even at full health, Luffy's attack is deal like 33,000 damage to you. So if Luffy hits you, you're dead. You just die if Luffy hits you. So don't let the Captain of Straw Hats hit you. Truly on this stage, you can see that Soga King is the best sniper. Unfortunately, Usopp's not here on this stage. We only have Soga King. Don't know where Usopp is. Because Soga King and Usopp are different people. Now we want to get Luffy nice and low. And since I have World Franky, you can also... World Franky is basically the character that doesn't have that much use here. In that I could use a different character. I could use someone else instead of Franky, but I prefer Franky because he has a nice strong attack, and his orb boost makes a big difference once we get to Mihawk. I really want to get an orb on Alvida, because if I have an orb on Alvida, then my boost on Franky can get a lot of damage off. So let's see if I can get an orb on Alvida. No good orb on Alvida. Let's kill Luffy here. And move on to the final stage, Mihawk, baby. What's up, Mihawk? So Mihawk does 2,000 damage preemptive attack. Pew 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 pew. His basic attack is 10,000 damage. I'm going to use both Alvida and Franky here. If you get a good orb on a Rayleigh team, you can actually heal up the next turn. Like, he'll do 2,000 damage to me. He'll put me at 9,600 damage. He'll put me at 9,400 health. So if I get 1 food orb, I can actually heal and then get another attack off. If I don't have a food orb, I have to kill him in the next 2 turns, because he will do 10,000 damage every attack. But with orbs like this, I should be able to get him down to about 30% and then kill him next turn. Let's see. We're going 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, right. Under 20%. I'm sorry about that. Under 20% Mihawk does do extra damage, so you do want to avoid that. Avoid Mihawk's extra damage under 20% like the plague, or you will be a dead dude. And that's it, though. There you go. 0 stamina Mihawk down for the count. Like I said, the most important things you gotta remember are Golden Pound Usopp on stages with the Straw Hat crew, and the stage with Mr. 3. Golden Pound Usopp on those 2 turns. Alvida on Arlong stage and Mihawk's first attack. Use your Rayleigh on Goat Buggy and a Dragon. Use your friend's Rayleigh on Smoker. And use your next strongest red attacker, which is probably Arlong on Global if you have him, or World Franky, which also has a Kobe boost on it. Very, very useful. Very, very, very useful. The ship, which if you've cleared this only for the first time, this will unlock Mihawk's ship for you. Mihawk's ship at full level will give you 1.5 times health to slashers and 1.5 times attack to slashers, but it will give you a big cut in recovery, a huge cut in recovery. So tons of attack, tons of health. It's definitely better if you're using a slasher team to use that over the Going Merry, or the Merry Go, but it's ridiculously expensive on Cola to level up. I believe it's like 15 Cola to even attempt the last stage, the last couple stages of leveling up the Merry. So you thought, leveling Mihawk ship, so you thought the Merry was hard to level up? Oh boy, are you gonna have fun with Mihawk ship. And then we got Whitebeard ship, which is like 25 Cola to even attempt the last stage. Tons of Cola for those two ships. Good luck, guys, with the stage. We're going to be doing a new video once Global comes out. I'm going to try to do it with... I don't have like Gear 3 and other teams to use on Japan right now. But once Global comes out, I will be using a couple different teams with that to try to show you guys what we have access to on Global and what you can actually use. Anyways, guys, I've been Z Miyami. Y'all stay beautiful and good luck getting your Mihawk.